Hello everyone! In this logo animation masterclass, you'll learn how to animate a custom grid UI logo reveal in After Effects. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's create a new composition. Name this composition Main Composition. I set the resolution to 4K at 60 FPS. After that, I create a new solid layer and name this Grid. Then I go to the Effects and Presets panel and search for an effect called Grid. I simply apply it to this solid layer. Then in the settings, I change the size from the width slider. I set the width to 70 and change the color to dark gray. After that, I set the opacity to 50%. Next, I select the rectangle tool. Make sure the fill is solid and the stroke width is 10 pixels. Then I create a rectangle in this composition and rename this layer to Box. After that, I open the transform properties of this layer, and under transform, you will find the position property. I change this to 0. Then I close the layer properties, select rectangle path and convert it to a Bezier path. Now go to Window and select this default script called Create Nulls from Paths. A pop-up box appears on the screen. All you need to do is select the path and click on Nulls Follow Points. Once you click this option, you'll see 4 null layers appear on the screen as well as in the timeline. I change their color label to yellow to recognize them better. Now if I click on one of the rectangle points, like this one, and move it, you'll see the null is following that particular point. So right now, I'm going to rename these null layers one by one, as you can see on the screen. Then we can adjust the rectangle so it aligns properly with our grid. Next, I drag the time indicator to around 2 seconds and add a keyframe on the path. Then I go back to 1 second and change the rectangle path. Let's properly align this to the small box. Now you can see our basic box animation is ready. After that, I select the box layer and duplicate it 4 times so we get 4 layers. Then I rename each layer one by one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I open the path properties and remove the keyframes. Then I select layer 1 and parent it to the top right null layer, and so on. So each small box is connected to one null layer. You can see the result of this parenting. Now click this icon to create a new composition. I name this comp Line Logo and change the resolution to 750 by 750 pixels. Then I import my transparent logo and add it to the timeline. I resize the logo to fit the composition, then apply a fill effect to change its color to white. After that, I pre-compose this logo and name it Logo Holder. I duplicate the logo holder composition and change its track matte option, like this. Now you can see our logo outline. Then, I select the bottom layer, go to the Effects and Presets panel, and search for Vegas Effect. Apply it to the layer and go to the Settings. In the Settings, first change the input layer to Logo Holder. Then change the channel to Alpha, close this section, and go to Segments. Change the segments to 50, the length, blend mode to transparent, width to 5, and hardness to 1. You can also tweak the segments to get your desired look. Now, go back to the main composition. Add the line logo to the timeline. Change its track matte, like this, and turn on the box layer. If I scrub the timeline, you'll see our logo is revealed by the box. Alright, it's time to create 3 small buttons. To create these buttons, I select the rectangle tool, set the fill color to white, and the stroke width to 0 pixels. Then I carefully draw the first button like this. I rename this layer, duplicate it, rename it as B, and move the first button below it. I repeat this once more. Now we have 3 buttons. Then I quickly change the color of each one. Next, I create a new composition called tagline holder and set the resolution to 1300 by 300 pixels. I select the text tool, type something, align it to the center, and adjust its size. After that, I apply a typewriter effect to this text layer. It's a pre-made animation that we can control with keyframes like this. Then, back in the main comp, I add the tagline holder to the timeline, adjust its position like this, and use the rectangle tool to draw a box around it. Make sure the fill is set to none and the stroke is around 5 pixels. Align it to the center, rename the layer to tagline outline, and open its rectangle properties. Under stroke, enable dashes, set the dash value to 20, and increase the roundness. Close this layer's properties, then create another composition called arrow with size 300 by 300 pixels. Select the pen tool, set the fill to solid white, and the stroke color to dark gray. Now create an arrow shape using the pen tool. Then go back to the main comp, add the arrow comp to the timeline, and now let's animate it. To animate the arrow, drag the time indicator to the first frame. Open its rotation and position properties and add keyframes. Move the time indicator and reposition the arrow. Select all layers except the arrow and grid and move them forward like this. Now open the box path keyframes and adjust them. Then move the arrow to follow the box movement. Repeat this process a couple of times to animate the arrow properly. As you can see, the basic arrow animation is ready. Now select all the keyframes and apply Easy Ease. Then open the graph editor and adjust the graph for smooth motion. Do the same for the arrow to match the box movement. Adjust keyframes if needed. Now we animate the 3 buttons. First, I select Layer A, Open Scale, and add 3 keyframes. At the middle one, change the scale to 90. This gives a click animation. Then I select Line Logo, split it at this point, go to the project panel and drag the logo holder over it while holding Alt to replace it. I copy the scale keyframes from Layer A, move the time indicator forward to the second button's click moment, and paste the keyframes on Layer B. At this point, I also split the box layer, change its fill to none, and enable dashes, setting the dash value to 20. Then I change the track matte of the logo holder layer. Go forward to the point where the arrow hits the tagline. Then drag the tagline holder layer to that point. Next, select Tagline Outline. Open its scale and opacity properties and animate them with keyframes. Go back a bit and change their values. Let's check the overall animation. I saw a small issue here. So to fix it, just click here. Alright, now select Box 2 and cut it at this point. Then select these layers too and cut them as well. Let's move to the final chapter. Select all the layers and pre-compose them. Name this composition Logo Animation. Place the time indicator where the logo box is fully revealed, then open Position and Scale and add keyframes. Move back a bit, add more keyframes, then adjust the position and scale to center the logo on screen. Now check the animation. Select all the keyframes and easy ease them. Then open the graph editor and adjust the speed graph to match the arrow motion. Nice. Next, add a new solid layer, name it Background, and place it below the logo animation layer. Then add another solid layer. This will be our gradient layer. Search for 4-color gradient in the effects panel, add it to the layer, and set the gradient colors one by one. Change the positions of the color points and add keyframes to each one. Move the time indicator on the timeline. Adjust the color points again and repeat this a few times to get animated gradient motion in the background. Finally, change the gradient layer's blending mode to Screen and animate the opacity for a soft transition. And that's how you can animate a Grid UI logo reveal in After Effects.